finished all my homework for the weekend. So I have 5 light green squares, and I'm gonna finish the light green today. Maybe do a tapestry, and then save the last color for tomorrow when I have work. So yeah. It has been many days since I've updated. I don't actually know how many. I've done some room stuff, but it's also been kind of boring. So it is Sunday the 5th. And when it comes to squares, I'm pretty sure I've showed this already, but I had already done all of this before this week. And so far this week, I've gotten all of the light green squares done, ends woven in and everything. And then I've gotten 5 dark brown squares done, ends woven in. So I've got 10 more of the brown to make, and then I'll be done with squares. I can put them all together. I made a little swirly tapestry. I don't have that with me right now, but if I haven't showed it, I will show it eventually again. And then today, I've been working on this tapestry that's now almost done, which is really exciting. It's so cute. I'm going to finish this last row of blue around the edge, and I'm going to do a scallop pink row border. So then that will be done. Obviously, I'm going to have to weave in the ends and everything. But it is 9:25. I might stay up and finish all the brown squares. Now the squares do kind of take me, I think I can do like 3 in an hour. So I'll be up past midnight, probably past 1 if I need to do 10. But I'm going to try to finish this as soon as possible and kind of see where I'm at. Because I would like to get this all done today so that tomorrow I can do some other stuff, because I need to get back to working on some other things, but I also have more that I want to make for my room. So I'm gonna have to balance all that, but because I got this basically done today, I do want to finish it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Again, it's 9:25, so we'll see kind of where the night takes us. Hey guys, so need to update a little bit. I finished the goose. I think I showed it, but I steamed it this morning. Had to film a bunch of stuff, but steamed it. It's gonna look adorable. And then I also figured I would show the little one, because I don't know if I talked about it. It's just another one of those super easy crafts. It's gonna go on the wall. There definitely is enough space for more, so we're gonna have to work on that. But my other idea for this video is making a pillow, because I had bought these 2 yarns for my Halloween costume, but I think I'm gonna switch my Halloween costume, so I won't need these for the costume. But I want to make a star pillow, and I think I want to make it like striped a little bit. So that should be fun. But I only have these 2, so I have to be really careful when I do that, but I think it'll be fine. So yeah, so gonna get this pillow done, probably 2 or 3 more tapestries, probably 2 if I do a bigger one, but we'll see. And then I have almost all the blanket squares done. I have 5 more brown ones to do today that I absolutely am going to finish today, so that the rest of the week I can spend putting them all together. So that's really exciting. But that's kind of all I can think of for now. I need to figure out what other tapestries I want to make, because I really don't know. I mean, I have ideas, but like I have to decide what's going to fit best up there. So we'll see about that. But yeah, I have had a kind of slow morning, kind of productive morning, but I feel like the week's gonna get away from me, and it's only Monday, so we'll see what happens. I have other stuff to work on as well, but I want to get this stuff done because it's October. Like, I've been working on my room for so long, I want to just get it done. I just stressed myself out so bad. I thought I had 6 extra squares. No, I don't. I just can't sort things properly. So there's that. But this is what I have so far. 2 rows connected. I have the next 8 rows all piled up, and I'm this far into my first ball of cream. I have 3. This is not getting done tonight. I'm actually going to pause here because I have some other stuff to do. But this is where we're at now. Update for you guys real quick, because I have kind of a weird schedule today, so I'm home when I'm not usually. Or maybe I am usually here. It doesn't matter really. But I did finish my September temperature blanket square, which means, did you guys even, this is what it looks like. which means that tonight I could potentially put the third row together. Don't know if that's actually going to happen tonight, but I could. And then I also this morning started on a pillow. I'm very excited. I'm finally making a little swirl. I have seen this on the internet for so long, and I'm finally making one, and I'm going to make it a pillow. So I'm going to make it a few rows bigger. I want it to be like, I have these pillows, and I want it to be like at least as like tall as it, but obviously like round and not square. So it'll be a little different, but I don't want it to look too small because I don't want it to just like look random. And I haven't used that much of the yarn, so feeling pretty good about that. I might maybe do that tonight. I have kind of a late night for classes, so I don't know how much I'm going to feel like doing tonight, but I've had just a weird sleep schedule, weird class schedule today. It's just been kind of a mess. So I'm going to head out in a few minutes for class, and then I'm not going to take anything with me because now that I don't have the squares to work on, I don't have anything super like portable and easy to do. I like in theory could take my jacket that I'm working on, but I'm not going to. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. Because I don't want to forget, and I'm really tired, so I don't want to film the rest of the night. But I finished the pillow a little bit ago. Now, I really like how it ended up looking. Oh, it looks so cool. It's the same on the other side as well. I probably should have thought ahead and like switched this color to the dark green so they could be opposite, but I think it's cool. I really like this. So yeah, there's that. And then I started another tapestry a little bit ago. And it's actually turning out bigger than I thought it would. So that means I will probably end up doing less tapestries to fill out my wall than I thought I had to. So that's cool. But also the tension is crazy because these two yarns are pretty significant difference in thickness. And I also think that I lost a few stitches throughout. Like you can't tell, but I think I lost a couple stitches. And that's okay. But this is what it looks like so far. Yeah, it looks crazy, but it'll look better when it's steamed. There are these really like funky, cool eyes. I have one more to do. And then I'm going to throw a border around it. I think I want to do like a striped border, but solid stripes. I don't know how to explain it. I do really want to finish this tonight. I'm going to try to work on it for a little bit, but if I don't get it done, oh well, I am tired and I have class at 9:30 or something tomorrow. I think it's 9:30. Yeah, it's 9:30. Have class at 9:30, so we'll see. But yeah, not much to say about that. I think it'll be really, really cool. I'm trying to see how much space it'll like take on my wall. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll be back probably tomorrow. I have to see. I have kind of a long day with classes. Oh my god, and also I'm finally starting student teaching on Friday. So you'll see this like after, and I don't know where else I mentioned this, but my schedule's been a little messed up this semester. I was supposed to start student teaching a month ago, and there was some problems. So finally starting student teaching, but that means that this week I need to wrap up all these projects because for real now, I will have much less crochet time, even less than I do now because I won't have my mornings free so often, or at all actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, that's kind of the motivation, if anything, to finish this tonight, just so I can, you know, have something done. So it's Friday. Everyone say happy first day of teaching finally. Yeah, I'm back home though. I was done at 10:25. So that's great. But I wanted to show the tapestry that I finished. I'm obsessed. I still need to steam it, but it's so cool. It's also bigger than I thought it was, so I'm actually going to steam this and hang up my tapestries because I have this, the goose one, and the spiral one. And I think it's actually going to fill up like most of my wall. Sorry, I keep looking at it. But this is turned out a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, so... but I'm happy about it. I think it's cool. But that means I don't think I'm going to have to do... I think I'm only going to have to do one more small one. But I have to figure out the situation. So I'm going to steam this and then get that going. And then I also was working on my top a little bit. I ran out of the yarn ball that I was using, so I just stopped. But I made this top last spring. And I decided that I want it to be long sleeve. So that's what I'm doing. It worked up really fast. I did most of this sleeve during one of my classes. So I think I'm going to finish this before I go to my class today because I have like 3 hours and I could be doing homework, but I quite frankly don't want to. It's Friday and I do need to do this assignment, but I'm just going to do it after class probably. So I'm going to work on this. I honestly think I could finish the sleeves in the next 3 hours. And then I'm also going to add like a little bit. I left this chain here just plain when I made it, but I think I want to just do like a row of single crochet, probably just single crochet, honestly, just to make it look a little more finished. And then same with the sleeve bottoms, I'm going to do single crochet on the bottom just because I'm going to do drop a hook size because I don't really want to decrease, but I want it to like, you know, cinch a little bit maybe. And then yeah, I'm really hoping to finish. I guess I would also have to do it on the bottom, but I kind of don't want to because that's like, I'm going to have to weave in ends for one row. Like, I don't know if it'll make that much of a difference on the bottom, to be honest. Maybe it will. Honestly, I think I'm just going to add it to the neckline and the sleeves. But I'm going to finish this, hopefully, like I said, in the next couple hours. But I do need to steam this. And my blocking mats are being used for the cardigan that I'm making, that I'm blocking right now. Whoa. So we're going to have to literally just like steam it on my bed. And that's just how it's going to be. But yeah, happy Friday. Happy to be wrapping this kind of up. Because this is part 2, I'm including some other whips like this top. And I don't think I said that yet. But I'm finishing up my room and also other whips because I think I can. And there's like some things that I'm like almost running out of time to crochet. And I really want to this season. And I'm endlessly running out of time. So gonna try to finish up a bunch. I say this week, but it's literally Friday. But we'll see what I can do about that. This gallery wall is looking so good. I'm literally gonna make one more small one to go right there. And then it'll be done. Okay, this is one sleeve done. As you can see, this, because I made it a raglan, I made it quite a wide neck. And I don't want to... Okay, so let me start over. Added this sleeve. Switched from a 5.5 to a 4mm to do a row of single crochet, and that's why it like bunched up slightly, and that was intentional. I want it to look finished. For this, I'm not going to do that because I think because it's a raglan, it'll cause like weird bunching, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to use the hook size I use, which is a 5.5, and I'm going to add a row of single crochet just because, I don't know, I'm kind of over how this looks, if that makes sense. But yeah, and then I need to add this sleeve, obviously, and I think I'm just going to leave the bottom. I don't want to do a row down there. It's only 12:42. I don't think I'm going to finish this sleeve in the next hour-ish, but we'll see. Okay, so I know I was working on the long sleeve, and I did finish that sleeve in the neckline, and then I decided I just wanted to finish the wall, so I picked another tapestry, and it's done, and it's so cute, and the wall is so cute. Let me show you. So that's what she looks like now. I could not be more obsessed. I did that little ladybug up there. I didn't have red, so I had to do a pink ladybug, but I think it looks perfect just the way it is, and it ties in with the little pink under it, so it's fine. But yeah, my wall is finally done. Also, don't know if I ever actually, I did show that in the last video, the exit sign, but I just think it's so cool. And yeah, it is now still only 2 o'clock. This break is gonna kill me, but I still have an hour before I even need to like think about leaving. I want to get a coffee before class, so I have to leave a little early. But I am going to either close my eyes for a little bit or work on the sleeve. We'll see. But yeah, actually no, what I need to get out of the way is this. So I made this a while ago and my cousin bought it off of me for her daughter, and the nose is not in such great shape. My sister brought this back from their house in California when she came back from her trip September something. So it's been sitting here for a month and the poor kid loves it, and I have not sent it back yet. So I'm going to do this right now finally so I can send it back tomorrow when I can go to the post office tomorrow and send it back to her. So yeah, that's gonna be a really easy fix. I don't have this same like blanket yarn, but I have pink acrylic yarn that I can use to, obviously pink acrylic yarn, that I can use to redo the nose. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And then I guess, yeah, work on the sleeve. So I'm gonna get that out of the way. So sorry, girl, that it took me a month, but it is what it is. Working on my, I guess I can call it a sweater now because it's long sleeves. But I am working on, I'm finishing up the second sleeve now, and I added a neckline. Was it yesterday that I was working on this? I don't really remember. It's Saturday morning. Yeah, it's only 11, so it's still morning. But I have been sitting in the dark because something about weekend mornings, like I don't ever want to turn my light on, and also I woke up with like a headache. I was gonna say migraine, but it's not that bad yet, and it's like faded a little bit with ibuprofen, so I'm hoping it goes away. But I decided also that because I'm gonna lean into the sweater vibe a little bit more, I'm going to add just a couple rows at the bottom. I know I was saying like I didn't want to add a single crochet row because I didn't want it to cinch in, but it's just because it's like it's at a weird kind of length right now where it's like a full length, but like if I wear low-rise jeans, a little bit peeks out, which is like cute for a top, but I'm probably gonna wear this as like a heavy top / light sweater, so I don't want it to be like any type of cropped. I want it to be like touching my low-rise jeans, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna add probably only like 2 rows to the bottom, and then similar to what I did for the neckline, I'll add a row of single crochet in the 5.5mm hook. So for the sleeves, I did it in a 4mm hook so that the like it would cinch up a little bit, but just so that it all matches, I'm going to do it with the 5.5mm hook, and then that way the bottom and the neck will match, and then the 2 sleeves will match each other. So it's 11:06 now. I'm hoping to be done by like 11:30 low-key. I don't know, I just feel really low energy today, so I was gonna like go to the post office and do a couple things, but I might try to like figure out if I can do that like on Wednesday or something. And I also want to finish up this video today, and I have work at 4:30, so don't have that much time anymore. But again, I'm just like very low energy, and we ran out of coffee, so I'm drinking an energy drink, and I don't know if it's the right move, but it's like I do unfortunately have a slight caffeine addiction, so if I don't have anything before going to work, like I will tap out and I will like get sick. So this is what I have at home. And the coffee we ordered like the coffee we drink in bulk because it's cheaper, but that's not gonna get shipped till and like delivered till tomorrow. My groceries are supposed to be here in like 2 hours, but the coffee won't be here till tomorrow. So we're going with Monster this morning. I don't know how I feel about it, but again, trying to keep the lights low and like kind of hope this headache goes away because it's not gone yet, but whatever. I will come back when I've got this all done and the ends woven in and I can do a real like try on and everything. Oh, also though, I should say, I originally was gifted by a friend's mom 8 balls of this Queen's Anne collection, Coastal Cotton Ocean Mist. I was gifted 8, and I'm on the 7th ball now, and I'm not gonna finish it to do the bottom, so I'll have like a little bit over 1 left. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's just gonna go back on my shelf for a later project. Maybe I'll make something with it next summer. But yeah. Yeah, I'll have extra. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'll definitely have enough for this project. If you have an idea for a tiny amount, for 1 ball, I should say, it's a decent amount of a light worsted yarn, let me know. I got out of bed, so I really hope you can see, but this is the final product. I know I look crazy right now, but it's just a long sleeve top now, and I'm very happy with it. I like that the sleeves are like loose, but not too loose, and this little cuff that I did, perfect. So yeah, I was gonna steam it again, but I don't think I really need to. The sleeves are perfectly drapey like they are. So yeah, that's this project all done finally. Last thing I'm doing for this video, and I kind of feel bad because I have not finished my granny square blanket or the second sock, but I'm gonna leave those for not this week. The granny square blanket, I just don't think it's gonna get done today. Unless I stay up like all night, who knows, maybe, but I do have a crazy shift today, so I don't think I'm going to want to do that after my shift, but I do want to get this blanket updated, and that is my temperature blanket. I have the months of July, August, and September here, and I want to connect them to the whole blanket, so that I have less work to do in December. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm using the same join as you go method I use for pretty much everything granny square now. Yeah, it's 1:22. I don't think I'm going to be done by 2, but I would love to be because I have another project and I know I'm finishing whips, but because the shift is so weird, I might have a lot of crochet time or I might not. And if I do, I don't have a project that I can work on, but I can start a project. But I'm going to need some time to start it and figure out some measuring stuff. Don't want to say too much because it's going to be really exciting. But I want to have time to work on that before I go to work so that when I'm at work I can kind of do it mindlessly. So that's kind of where we're at time-wise. I know this doesn't take me too long now, but I don't know if I can do these big squares in 40 minutes. So we'll see, but I am hoping to get this done by 2. So then I can crochet for an hour and then at 3, maybe 3:30, start getting ready for work. So we'll see. Okay, I have connected now the 3rd row. Very exciting. Okay, yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but like, you know, hopefully you can see. But this is the 3rd row now connected, and I have this much left of my second ball of this border color. How I do it is I do a border. Whoa, I'm probably way too close. I do a border for each square, and then I'm connecting with the same color, so it looks like a row of 2 for the border. And I have 2 whole balls left, so I still have to do the border around each of the October, November, December squares, and then this might not be enough to connect them all, but then I have 2 more balls. So I want to do a pretty significant border again around the whole thing. I think I want to do like a couple rows of front post, back post alternating, but I'm not sure, but like I think I want to do that. And so that'll just be double crochets for like several rows, so that'll take a bunch of yarn. But yeah, I'm so happy this is all together now. It's kind of been looming over my head since September finished, but yeah, there's not much to say. I can't really do this again until December. I'll obviously be working on the squares every month, but like I can't do that. I can't connect them again until December, so we're kind of at a standstill again, but I'm happy that this got done. Okay, but yeah, it is now 2:50. I didn't take this long. I had to stop and make my sister breakfast because she asked, so I got a little, now very behind schedule. I'm gonna start my next project, but I'm not gonna show you guys anything I'm making because that's gonna have its own video. The only hint you're getting is this. I'm pretty sure I talked about my plans for this in the video, in the podcast. I talked about getting it, so if you know, you know what I'm making. If not, you'll see the video probably in about a month, hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna switch gears. I don't know if this is the end of the video or not. I really want to work on my other blanket, but I don't know if that's gonna happen today after work. So if it does, then there'll be more. If not, this will be the end of the video, but time will tell if I work on that blanket today after work. I really want to, but I don't know how I'll be feeling. So yeah, but I got a lot of whips done, so that's really exciting.